Hello. Sorry. Hello. I will be continuing on my journey to try to reach gold rank today. And for those of you who have watched me before, I have a new overlay. Thank you to Vihimi GG for making this for me. I really appreciate it because I've been meaning to make one specifically for Mahjong soul streaming, and they were nice enough to get me one. Yay! Okay. Let's begin. Ooh, this is a pretty good starting hand, I would say. Hello, how are you? Thanks for dropping by. That was stupid. Dang it. Oh man, that sounds rough. But I'm glad your headache's finally gone now. Any idea what was causing it? Or just one of those random headaches? Well, those are never fun. Get rid of those. If I remember correctly, you're in Germany, right? That sucks. Do you get headaches a lot then? I don't usually get headaches, but I tend to like know the reason if I get them. Might be a TMI, but I usually get headaches on my period or when I don't drink enough water and it's like cold outside. That really gives me terrible headaches. That's not too bad. I used to like almost never get headaches, and then I started getting like really bad periods, and yeah. Then I started getting them. Super fun. The joys of being a woman. Hello to whoever just, hey Nikito, how's it going? Ooh, that sounds like fun. I used to take nightly walks a lot, especially in college. They helped me clear my mind, especially if I was like thinking about a lot of stuff. And no, I should have just gone for the all simples. I'm an idiot. You should totally go. I encourage it. Like, I love having you here watching me, but you just got rid of your headache. By the way, thank you again for the overlay. I was meaning to get around to making one, so it's really nice to have this one. Yeah, that one was a lot of points. So my goal is to get second place. Or at least third. Are you one of those people that can't sleep if there's like even a bit of light coming from the cracks through your window? I know people like that, and it can be really rough. Like, even with blackout curtains, if they're not lined up perfectly, it's just like you just kind of stare at the light all night, from what I hear. That's interesting. Are you like a werewolf or something? Honestly, I feel kind of dumb saying that, but there it is. Huh. Hi, rock, paper, scissors. Scissors, Zerp. Oh my god, I totally butchered your name. I'm sorry. And you said konnichiwa. Okay. I can read Japanese. I'm doing pretty well. I think, yep, it's only my first game. This dude had a really big sumo hand, but other than that, it's good. Also, if you're talking about my normal everyday life, I'm doing great because I got some food in my belly. And I'm not as tired as I usually am. Ooh. Yeah, I think... Woo.
No.
Okay. If I had to pick between werewolf and vampire... Vampire does sound cooler, and I don't think I would mind not being able to go in the light. And they're supposedly, like, really pretty. But I think, like, just for everyday life living, I feel like being a... I guess it depends on the werewolf, too. Because if you're the type of werewolf that changes no matter what, then that's a little inconvenient. What kind of werewolf to vampire rules are we talking about? I can't believe this happened. If I didn't have to work, I would probably be nocturnal. I mean, if we're just talking like sparkly Twilight vampires, then yeah, that's way easier than being a werewolf. And they both generally eat people, so I guess it's pretty even. And I was obsessed with Twilight when I was younger. Alright. No sunlight for vampires and involuntary transformation on full moons for werewolves. Which one would be more annoying? I guess the no sunlight thing would be easier to hide. No sunlight is a no-no. Are you an outdoorsy person? Unless you live in the North or South Pole, you could just like, I don't know, travel back between the two poles every year. But like, if you just involuntarily turn into a werewolf once a month for like a couple days, I guess technically there's only one full moon a month, but really it could last a while. I, in middle school, was very obsessed with Twilight. I don't know if I already said that. I might have. Okay, that wasn't me. This is fine. But I will say I grew up a little bit, realized that the books weren't that great. I still have like a soft spot for them, but generally have not reread or rewatched any of them. But Twilight did start my vampire phase where I read like, I think, what was it? Vampire Night. That was like, I was obsessed with that manga for a really long time. I never watched all of Vampire Diaries. I generally don't watch a lot of TV series with real people. Not that they're bad. I just guess prefer anime, and I like Asian dramas. Those are my two go-to things to watch. But I've heard good things about Vampire Diaries, and I have a general idea of what happens. I really like the vampire Academy books, and they made an awful, they like made that into an awful movie, and I was really sad about the movie. I don't even think I watched it because the trailer looked so bad. Like, but the books are good. I also generally prefer reading to watching things. So I prefer manga over anime. Although sometimes it's just easier to put on an anime that's in English dub, since I can just maybe have it on in the background while I work on other stuff, since I feel like I just have so much to do and so little time. Also, I'm a very hardcore procrastinator. I feel like I've heard of Shadow Hunters before, but I can't pinpoint what it is. Nope, it's not coming to me. No idea what it's like. Yeah, if, like, I know everyone's like, dub sucks. You should only watch sub and stuff, but it's just so convenient. Yes, like I have to actually pay attention, like sit there and stare at the screen, which is probably what I should do, but I'm a multitasker. Yeah, that makes sense. I think for certain series, especially like ones that are really popular, where it's easy to get spoiled, I'll try to watch the subs because they come out sooner to avoid being spoiled. And I did grow up watching a lot of subs. But like when you have roommates and if you watch anime together, I feel like it's also generally easier to watch anime if you're watching dub. I can. Did you just pick up the Japanese from listening to it so often, or do you speak some Japanese as well? For me, I could understand like the really basic lines that get repeated all the time, but in general, I wouldn't say I understand Japanese very well. I'm jealous. I'm trying to learn, but like doing that on top of everything else, like work and now streaming and other stuff, I'm a lazy person. No. Okay, that wasn't too bad. It's a little bit higher than I was hoping it would be. I'm still in second place though. Yes, I will say that sometimes context is lost in dubs, but I feel like a lot of the more recent dubs are a lot better than they used to be. Yeah, I guess it also depends on who is dubbing it too. But, like, I feel like even large streaming companies don't get the sub 100% correct or dub, which is unfortunate. Especially since the Japanese language, just the grammar and structure is so different from English. So did you go out? I think you already answered this, but you picked up Japanese from just watching a lot of Japanese shows, and not because you went out of your way to learn it. So you're one of those people that like can pick up languages from just hearing it. I'm so jealous. When I had more time, like when I was still in school and before I started working, I used to watch the sub and dub version of everything I watched, just so I can get like, I'll watch the sub first, and then when I go back to rewatch it, I'll watch the dub as kind of like more background noise in general. But some dubs have like, the jokes that they have are funny, and they're different from the Japanese ones, so I like that. Yeah, I think Japanese was easier, or not Japanese, Spanish was like not too difficult for me to pick up. But I would definitely say a lot of it I feel like is memorization, and I am not good at memorization. That makes me sad. No. Alright. I guess third place. We're starting off not very strong. I would say it can only go up from here, but that is also not true. Alright, let's... What am I at right now? I kind of didn't pay attention. 569. I have definitely gone negative more than I have gone positive. Oops. I was really happy that I retained some of my Spanish from high school, because I went to Mexico last summer and I was actually able to use some of the Spanish I learned. Like, it wasn't helpful Spanish, but the locals are like, oh, you speak a little bit, and I kind of understand what you're saying. So that made me feel good, at least. Oh, why'd you do this to me? Yeah, that's the hard part, practicing using it. I don't like talking to people who would actually be able to help me practice it, I guess. Like, I definitely know if I, say, lived in Japan or lived in a Spanish-speaking country, I would definitely be able to retain it more. But I just haven't had the chance. Yeah, I know. Man, that was fast. No. I too also feel sad. If I pong... Nope, that will not help me. And the 4? The 4? Okay.
Reach です。
Guess that wasn't a good wait. Maybe you'll win if they get like a Kong. That'll be fun. Man, how many languages do you know? Yeah, technically Mandarin is my first language, but I've lived in the US for so long and spoken English for so long that now, like, I would say English is basically my first language. Do you dream in German or English? Actually, I don't even know what I dream in. Probably English if I had to guess, but that one would actually be hard for me to figure out. You say not a lot, but that is still 4 languages. Okay, that's pretty cool. I think I mostly dream in English. I don't think I've ever actually dreamed in a different language that I remember. I'm lucky that I know Mandarin just because I'm Chinese. The amount of Spanish I know is like insignificant. And yeah, I just like know phrases in other languages. Is that common in Germany then to have to learn English and French in school? I think we only had to learn another language, and it didn't start until like high school. And we like I don't think you were required to. People only took it if they wanted to get out of taking more language classes in college. So I don't think anyone took it super seriously. Okay. See, like, I wish my school did that, but nope. They do not care. I'm getting to the point in my life where I was like, oh, I wish I did this when I was younger. Or I wish my school taught me this. Yeah, I wish I studied abroad in college. I think that would have been a great experience. I too went the easy route with Spanish. Yeah, in US schools, I think French and Spanish are the most common. And then my school also offered Mandarin, but since I already knew it and was taking like classes for Chinese or Mandarin on Sundays already, I didn't do that. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. I remember so much random facts from school. I say that, but now I'm like drawing a blank.
Beach です。
Woo!
Long.
I don't think this was like any points. I don't even know what this was. I guess I got it in Katsu. Wait, I had Uradora? Ah, nice. Unfortunate for you, Fyomak. Ah, it's a game. Okay. Cool. I just think it's really cool that mitochondria are like actually bacteria that like ended up going into our cells and just being part of our cells. Like that blows my mind. When I learned that for the first time, I was like, wait, what? Excuse me? My biology teacher was literally my favorite teacher in high school, and he was like the only reason I went to my college and like actually made me enjoy classes. So I am okay with having flashbacks of my biology teacher. It was actually my favorite subject in school, but like I ended up not getting a biology degree because I didn't know what I would do with it. Yes, that is also true. But like, they like live in you, but they're not like in your actual cells, which I think mitochondria are just like really cool because of that. Also, sorry if any of my science facts are incorrect. It's been several years since I've taken a science class. Still probably one of my favorite subjects and things to learn about or read about. I feel like the way literature, like English classes are set up in the US, make literature a lot more boring than it actually is. I love reading, but I hated reading almost every book I read in high school. My middle school classes actually had some good books that I decided to go back and reread because I actually enjoy them, but I don't know. They make books that are supposed to be enjoyable, not enjoyable, I feel like. Maybe not all teachers, but mine definitely did. Also, I hated history in school, but now that I'm older and I like look up history facts on my own, or listen to podcasts or watch documentaries, like history is way more interesting than the teachers made it. That also makes me mad. Like, if they taught the history that I read nowadays, I would be way more interested in my history class than I was in high school and middle school. I think for me it was just very repetitive. Like, we learned about the same history every year. The only difference was that when you went to the next grade, they gave you an extra fact that you had to remember, or an extra year that you had to remember. I'm not really like, well, I don't know anything about the Fate universe, but the one thing I do know is that Fate has a lot of history related characters in it. Is that correct? I'm just gonna get rid of that. Yeah, I've gotten a lot more into history lately. Like, yeah, I imagine history in Germany is very interesting. But yeah, I like World War II history is way more interesting than like what they taught in school. Clearly that's all you need to do to get like students to pay attention in school. Just turn history into waifus. I mean, they already do that with like what was it? All the little characters. All right. Please. No, that's it, isn't it? Okay, it's not. Oh. Denpa Kyoshi? Is that... Okay. Let's just look that up on the side. Did I go up in points? I went up in 45. Did I win? There's no way. That's not me. I have no idea what just happened. Let's see. I totally spell that wrong? Oh, interesting. That sounds like a pretty interesting concept. I'll check it out. Yep, 24 episodes. I'm sure I'll be able to find it somewhere. But yeah, you can I feel like you can find an anime about anything. I would be a terrible teacher. I'm just not good at explaining things, or I feel like having a logical train of thought, and I'm easily distracted. Also, if someone has a different learning style than me, oh man, like, I feel bad for people, especially my younger sister. I tried to teach her math one time, and I think I made her cry. And I didn't know how to help her. And I was getting really frustrated, and she was getting frustrated. I feel really bad about that still. Yeah, I worry about teaching more because of a teaching style thing versus the social aspect. I can handle speaking to, I'm assuming, a kid, but I don't know. I give a lot of props to teachers because I know some students are just super disrespectful and don't care what you say or what you do. Yes, teaching English abroad, the easiest way to work and have a job in another country. I've honestly looked into it as well. And I hear, since a lot of times they have a general lesson plan for you, it's not as hard as like, no. It's not hard as like other teaching. It's just like finding the gig. Also, I don't know if I would want to actually work in Japan. Just from everything I hear about the terrible work-life balance that they have there. Like, I care about work-life balance a lot. And if you tell me that I would be frowned upon if I decided to take a vacation, I would not be okay with that. Nice. I'm glad you let us know. It's very important. Also, I feel like that's a little slow, or is that typical? I thought heart rates were closer to like 80 to 100. But I'm not sure. Is my voice slowly putting you to sleep? I guess that wouldn't affect your heart rate. It would affect your breathing rate, maybe? Yeah, whenever I go to the... Okay, your resting heart rate should be low. Okay, never mind. That makes sense. I don't know why I thought your heart rate had to be 100. That was wrong. Is that what your blood pressure should be? Whenever doctors read out blood pressure numbers to me, I have no idea like what any of them mean. They're like, oh, 80 over 100. And like, I don't know what that means. Is that good? Is that bad? Like, they don't tell me. They just tell me the numbers like I know what they're talking about. Should probably look it up. Hmm. 90 over 120. Blood pressure. The first number is the pressure in your arteries and your heart beats. And the second number measures the pressure in your artery when your heart rests between beats. Oh, I just realized that was Dora. Nice. Alright. Kiwi, you gotta win this. Okay. A high blood pressure is considered 140 over 90 or higher if you're over the age of 80, which I am not. Alrighty then. All those threes. Well, I guess the fact that a doctor has never been like, oh, that's... your blood pressure is high, probably means that I'm generally healthy. Ah, none of these have been discarded. Okay. Peak performance for me is... No! No! I had such a good hand! I should have... No. No. Okay. I like to measure myself against Olympic athletes because I aim to be the very best. Like no one ever was. Was my joke funny? Okay. But yeah. I'm like starting to get concerned about my health. Since I'm sitting at a computer all day, I'm like, this probably isn't good for me. Should probably started doing like yeah, but that dude's like forever 10. I don't think I'll be able to beat him. He's gonna be young forever and I'm gonna be 50, 60, 70, 80, 100. He's just gonna be 10. And running around catching Pokemon while I'm laying in bed trying not to, oh no, die. Also, did you guys ever hear the, like, idea that Rock, or Brock, however you pronounce his name, is like a 30 or 40-year-old man hanging out with a 10-year-old, and that's why he's always hitting on ladies? Did I hear that wrong, or is that true? Never mind. They confirmed that he was 15. So I guess that was just a random rumor I heard somewhere. Aha. I guess I shouldn't believe everything the internet's told me. But, like, the internet's told me everything I know, basically, so, eh. Wait, Brock has a dad? Is there a part of Pokemon I just haven't, like, experienced? What? What? Brock's dad. Oh, I remember his dad now. Okay. Hey, there are people out there who get pregnant at, like, I think the youngest person to have a kid was probably 10 or something. So it could happen. Should it happen? Probably not, but it could happen. He could be 30 or 40 with a 50 or 60-year-old dad. Win this one. The model I'm using right now, this was 100% free because I made it myself. And it's like the most basic model that you could make on VOD. I don't even know if I can, like, because I just used kind of the preset stuff that they did, messed around a bit. I tried doing a more custom model, and it looked terrible because I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, so I'm actually getting a 2D model made, and that was I got it, I like did it during a deal. Ooh, that's exciting. I would say generally to get a decent model, you probably have to, depending on if you want half body or full body, you probably have to pay like at least $300 to get even just like a shoulders up body. Obviously, there are cheaper models out there. They're not going, or cheaper, yeah, there are cheaper options out there, but they're probably not going to be as good. I'm also paying for mine together as a package, so I have the art. They're doing the live 2D drawing and the model rigging. I drew up my own design, so there wasn't any extra cost for that, at least. So if you're able to draw like a reference design with generally how you want your model to look, I think it's a little bit cheaper. And you might also, there might also be a chance of getting a cheaper model if you separate it out. I don't actually know. I think overall it ends up being about almost the same cost, whether you have a different designer and a rigger. But yeah, I would say based on the quality that I wanted, and I was like, if I'm going to invest some money into this, in my head, there wasn't a huge difference between like a $300 model and what I'm paying, which I won't say, but it was definitely more than $300. But again, you can get a model designed and rigged for like $100 if you find the right person, but it's really up to your discretion. But I've looked into doing live 2D and like rigging myself, and man, that looks difficult. I would much rather pay someone else to do it than me trying to learn it myself. But if you're a motivated person, you could maybe do it. I am not. I do not have the time to try to learn how to rig something on my own. I would say 500 would get you a pretty decent model that you'll be able to use for a while, and it'll have like a good amount of features. I would say that's like a good price range to be in. And I think of it as an investment. Even if I don't know, don't make a career out of streaming, it's still, like, if I'm doing streaming for fun and I have a model that I liked, I think it's a lot more enjoyable. Yes, having references is definitely good. It definitely costs more if the person making the model has to come up with the design as well. And yeah, for me, I would say, oh my god. Okay. And if you have the disposable income to get a model made, I would say go for it. I was lucky enough and I had no okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm using right now. It's not the mobile app, but I made it on VOD, which I believe is free. So, oh my god. Okay. Have you put it all together? I can give you, I guess, no, I think I just lost. I don't think I've ever heard of it, but yeah. Like I spent some time researching making a model and stuff, but in the end, I ended up drawing all of my like stuff together into kind of what I wanted it to be. Oh, I'm glad I kept that. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I got second place. I've looked on Fiverr and I ended up going with someone on Etsy actually. But after I commissioned my person, I went with them because I liked the examples that they had, and they were also having like a deal where it was like, I think it was $100 cheaper or something than they usually did. So I was like, I like the examples that they had. And if it's $100 cheaper, that means I can get, I don't know, some nicer things. Yeah, and I didn't realize how long it would take, but yeah, getting a model done takes a very long time. I think I started the whole process probably 2 months ago, and they've been backed up, so they only started drawing my model now. I think they just finished the reference today, although I wasn't able to open it. Ooh, I could open it now. Nice. Okay. Yay. And I think all of the good modelers are probably going to be busy and it'll take you several months before you get your actual model. But better now than later when more and more people are getting models. But yeah, there's not a lot on Etsy, but there's a decent amount. I feel like Fiverr is hit or miss. Like, the one or two good people on Fiverr are like booked months out, and they're pretty pricey too, but also like their models are super good. Oh my god, I just opened up my model. It looks so good. I'm so excited. Can I zoom in on it? And yet, I found out later that actually, apparently Twitter is like the best place to find people to do models and stuff. Are you thinking of doing like YouTube videos then? Rather than streaming? Nice. I feel like I've thought about YouTube videos too, but I also don't think I have the mental capacity to come up with interesting things to stream about or to make YouTube videos about. So I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna scratch that idea. I am trying to remember to record my streams though, so maybe eventually I'll just like upload clips to YouTube. Man. Well, hope at least you can like write all 25 scripts probably in the time that your model gets done. Also, that was no shade to people who make models. I know it takes a lot of time to do that. It's a joke. Nice. Well, you're definitely more well prepared than I am. I was like, make model, go and stream Mahjong. Yippee. What great content. No. Oh, that surprised me. I wasn't expecting a voice to come out of her mouth. Yeah. Although, I would say, like, I also don't know too much about PNG YouTubing either. But I feel like in general, PNGs are cheaper than, like, models, since it's just a flat picture. and they get done a lot faster. And who knows? There might be a nice person out there who will just draw it for you. Was that me? Okay, it wasn't me. Good. Oh yeah, I feel like a PNG YouTuber would be pretty straightforward. Or, well, not straightforward, but relatively quick to set up, probably. That's true. And this is hard. I guess this one. Yeah, I think I decided that I like the aesthetic of 2D more. Although I do really like my little model here. I think it's pretty cute. I'll be sad to see it go. Yes, I do. I think I posted it in my links, like today actually. No, I wanted to pong that. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. It's okay. It's fine. I am fine. This is what I get for trying to do too many things at once. Let's see, Discord, skip, invite people,
いです。
Huh, that's weird. Sorry, I'm not like super tech savvy. Let me figure this out. I know I have a channel and I have one person who was able to join so far. Try that. I guess if that doesn't work, I should probably take it off my Twitch channel. Oh, exciting news. I re-watched one of my videos for the first time and I didn't absolutely hate my voice. I was really surprised because I've listened to my voice before and I did not like it. So the fact that I could listen to part of my stream of like me talking, I was like, wow, this is not terrible. I don't hate my voice, surprisingly. But I think I didn't hate it because it didn't sound like me and it didn't sound like typical recordings of my voice. So it was a good surprise. Yay!
No.
Oh man, all simples. What a win. It's okay, it pulled me into second place. Amazing. Amazing. Outstanding move. Oh man. All of these fancy... If you guys can't tell, I'm not very technologically savvy in like any way at all. Thanks for joining. So when things happen, it's like, it blows my mind. You two both seem way more prepared to do any kind of VTubing than I am. I'm just like, oh, I have a webcam, I have a computer, I guess I'll just go. But also, I'm super excited for my model now. Today is literally the first day I've seen what it would, like, the just main drawing setup. And it's been 2 months. I mean, I'm sure all of the planning you're doing, all the stuff you're doing ahead of time is going to pay off. Like me, I'm gonna be like slowly creeping on the ground, and you're gonna be like, yeah, already like 10,000 subscribers. What are you doing, Kiwi? get on my level. I think what I struggle the most with is like communication through social media. Like a lot of YouTubers use Twitter to communicate. Honestly, a lot of just people in general communicate through Twitter. Aw, thank you. I really appreciate it. But I don't really use Twitter all that often. I literally posted for the first time on Twitter like a couple days ago because I was like, I guess this is what I'm supposed to do. But oh my god, so many. Oh no, I guess third place is better than last. How many points did I lose? Okay, only 4. That's not bad. Alright, I'll follow you. Just ping me the username. You'll see I'll have an amazing number. Got how many followers I have now? Last time I checked it was 2. Yes. Having the same name for everything does make things a lot easier. Ooh, I have 4 followers now on Twitter. Look at me go. Also, can't believe it's like 2 o'clock for you over there and you're still up. I would be dying. Ooh. Finding a free username is very nice. I was actually really happy that I was able to find KiwiKronikles for like every platform basically, including Instagram. Well, maybe not every platform. Yes. Oh, I appreciate you staying up because you're watching me, even though it's like 2/3 a.m. right now over there, but Riku Sensei, does that have like a direct translation or meaning in English? Like, obviously you know what sensei means, but does Riku have a meaning, or is it just like a name kind of sounding name? Also, are you trying to find a name that kind of goes along with your content? Or are you going for something that's more generic that could really be for anything? I would like to think my name went into a slightly more generic route. I actually picked my name before I even came up with my VTuber design. So I had to think very hard to try to get my design to be relevant to my actual account name. So I literally just plopped a bird on my head.
Reach です。つもごめんなさいね。つも三暗号。
I guess, is there any reason why you don't like the name that you have? Or why you're hesitating on using Riku-sensei?
Boom.
Well, I feel like there's always going to be the possibility that you'll find something better on in the future. But I guess, what do you think would make a better name? Something... Because I feel like how you came up with Riku Sensei does have some kind of like meaning to you. It's not just like a random thing. So it's pretty good. Maybe I'm just an impulsive person, but I say if it's available on both platforms, just go for it. I feel like obviously the name's really important and it feels super important when you're starting out, but I feel like in the end, as long as it's easy to remember, like, go with it. I think it's a good name.
感します。
But I also don't want to push you into something you don't want to use.
Come.
Also, I do think you can change at least your display name on all of these platforms. Please don't yell at me if you go back and find something better later. I think it's a good name. It makes sense.
脳天だわ。
I think as long as you like it and you don't hate it, then
Boom.
It's a good name. Man, of course I get the next one right after I discard it. You definitely sound like a planner, and I'm definitely a planner in real life. But sometimes you just gotta live in the moment and go for it.
Boom.
Get rid of that one. Hey, you made progress. I saw you doing things. You'll get there. For
Come.
me, I'll do something, but I'm also like extremely lazy, so it's generally like
リーチです
if it's easy for me to do and I want to do it, I'll just do it. And then, I don't know, I just do things based on how I feel when it comes to stuff not related to like,
ロン
like where I live or my job and stuff like that. Things that don't matter to the overall well-being of my living condition.
Boom. Boom.
I also didn't realize how many, like how like well used Discord is. Is that the right word? I thought it was just a thing that like gamers used, but I guess everyone uses Discord who lives on the internet. Get out of here. Also, question, do you think I should get a keyboard that's not as loud when I'm trying to type? I don't know if people find that annoying during streams.
リーチです。
I am very sad about Twitch's music streaming rules, though. I wish I could just blast
ロン
throwback songs and
リーチ
not have to listen to Mahjong Soul's background music. After a while, I feel like it just slowly either lulls me to
私の
sleep
勝ちですね。
or like I just forget what I'm doing. Yes. So I want it that way. If I use VOD, what is VOD? Ain't nothing but a heartache. Is that like a special feature? Man, I promise I'm like not old. I'm just somehow really technology inept. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm still quite a ways away from being an affiliate, so I guess I don't need to worry. Sounds like it.
チ
But what if I want to record my streams? Then what happens? Although I guess Mahjong isn't that interesting overall as a recording. Although I guess if I really wanted to listen to music, but let the rest of you enjoy this wonderful Mahjong Soul music, I could always wear headphones and like play music from my phone instead of the computer. But then I don't get to pick my songs. I guess I should just get Spotify Premium. Let's go with that one. Honestly, I'm like more surprised that there's actually more than one person watching me right now. I figured I'd just be talking to myself for most of the time I streamed. Yes, I've tried to get it on Spotify Premium with... Oh no, I didn't reach it! Can I still win? There's no Yaku. No. Okay.
リーチです。
Thank you. I super appreciate it because also it's like 2 a.m. over there in Germany. 40 bucks a year isn't bad, and I honestly don't
チ
mind paying for premium Spotify. It's just like a part of me is just like, I don't need premium. I can just deal with ads. Is it Beaconism? I saw that you followed me yesterday. Thank you. I don't think I thanked you when you actually followed because I might probably missed it. But yeah, I appreciate the follow and you're watching me again. Yay! I feel like I finally understand when
チ
like YouTubers and other streamers are like, the fans, I really appreciate the fans. Like, I really appreciate the people that are sitting here chatting with me and watching my stream.
ポン感します。
Ah, baconism. So, is it beaconism or baconism?
ロン
I'm someone's favorite. Thank you. Ah. Also, it's okay if I'm not your favorite, and it's actually Korone. I'm actually really hoping that streaming might help me become a more eloquent person. I just used a big word there. Really proud of myself. Because
チ
hate public speaking, and I'm also pretty bad at, like, I guess speaking on the fly.
チ
And I think in general, I'm also bad at reaching out to people, whether it's in real life or over the internet. So it's nice to see repeat people that I can talk to, and you're like friends. I consider you guys my friends.
ポンチ
Although I feel like my everyday life is so boring that I don't have much to talk about. When people are like, how was your day? I'm like, yeah, I worked and I ate food. Not much has happened today. And then I like talk to other streamers and they just have, or watch other streamers and they just have so much to talk about.
ポン チ
Yeah, honestly, I feel like my life was pretty boring even before COVID.
つもごめんなさいね。
Because I'm definitely an introvert. I enjoy just sitting at my computer and either watching YouTube videos or I don't know. It's mostly YouTube videos, to be honest. I've started watching Twitch more, but I feel like YouTube is more my cup of tea
本です。
since I can
Tea.
pause and come back later and not miss something. I do have a lot of I feel like where I'm at in the US, like it feels like COVID is almost over, but not really. Like people around me are basically done with COVID, but it's still here for sure. I think I tend to just do more solo activities in general. I enjoy the typical artsy crafty. Ah, nice. I haven't played Rogue Tower in a while because I have not been able to beat the 3-stage what's it called? Pathway. And yes, COVID is like old news at this point compared to what's going on in Russia and Ukraine. Man, I'm actually surprised by how little my coworkers talk about it, since that's like all I see any posts about or any news about. It's just everywhere. And it's honestly kind of, I don't know how to handle it. It seems a little bit surreal. Definitely scary, and like just overall not a great situation. But it's nice to see, like, I guess people coming together to donate to Ukraine and helping with everyone. But yeah, I read a lot of Reddit, and it definitely is very, like, there are some funny posts out there, but there's also some very sad posts, and everything seems so much, I don't know how to handle it. I don't know how to talk about it. I didn't do good this round. No, minus 51. Also, I'm sorry that COVID is still, like, pretty prevalent where you are. Like, people are still getting COVID where I am, but if there's like two sides, people who care about COVID and people who don't, and I think a lot of people are getting to the point where they are just gonna accept the fact that COVID is probably gonna be around forever, and it's just gonna be like the new flu. Oh no, I started a new match before you said that. Yeah. Let's do a round after I finish this one. I'll make it quick somehow. I promise. Okay. Quick question. I've never actually played a Mahjong game. I got COVID actually about a month or two ago. I think I got it from a family member that didn't tell me they had COVID until literally right before until I saw them. And I got it bad too. I got like every single symptom of COVID. And I was out for probably 2 weeks. Oh man, twice. Did you actually have symptoms when you got COVID? I know so many people who got COVID and didn't have any symptoms, and they wouldn't have known until someone was exposed and made them. Yeah, I felt like I got COVID back when it first happened. Yeah, I lost my sense of taste and smell as well. And I was just praying that, like, it wasn't a permanent loss. I would have been so sad if it was. But yeah, my taste and sense of smell eventually came back. Oh, it was awful. I also hated anything with vinegar in it. So ketchup was disgusting, barbecue sauce, like, it was all, I couldn't eat any of it. I actually lost my sense of taste and smell, like, towards the end of my bad symptoms. So I had already gotten over my fever and, like, just, like, feeling not great overall. But I still had a cough and overall stuffy nose. I was feeling better other than general cold symptoms and not being able to taste anything. I think not being able to smell anything wasn't too bad. Because you couldn't smell anything good, but you also can't smell anything bad. Oh man. Okay. Well, didn't deal into them, that's good. Huh. Oh, okay. I honestly don't hear yeah all that much. But I do have cats in my place that I live in. Pairs is one way to win at Mahjong. Is it the best way? Probably not, but it is a way. That sucks. Oh no. Okay, it's okay. This is fine. Yeah, I've learned that the method you use, HelioshiHS, I'm sorry if I butchered that, is probably the way to go, especially for Riichi Mahjong, since I feel like keeping honors and terminals just like makes the game harder overall. Apparently I should have been keeping all of my soul tiles. Like, do you see this? What am I doing? Just Helios. And is it Helios with a Hel or Helios with a he? Was that on my 8? No. No. Which character do I like? Well, I prefer, I don't remember her name, her over her, but I don't have any cool characters yet. I have not spent enough money or played enough to get a character, or been lucky enough to get one in the gacha. Maybe I'll do one after this. Ooh, nice. I feel like that's pretty rare. Alright, sounds good. 3 to 7. And yes, I agree with your order of tiles that are easier, I guess. Excuse me. I was about to say, what is Chiroi? I have conditioned my sneeze to be that way, because I used to sneeze like a 90-year-old man, like straight up, mouth completely open, breathe all the way in and breathe all the way out. And then one of my friends told me I sneezed like this boy who you could hear his sneeze from like across, like in a different classroom. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to be associated with that. So I now sneeze like that. And I'll be honest, it kind of hurts my nose a little bit. Just a little bit, especially if it's a really powerful sneeze that wants to come all the way out. And whenever I'm sick, it kind of goes back to my old man sneezing ways because I can't control it. But what you heard was from years of practice. Which reminds me, I was actually really surprised by Red 5s are super good. How my voice sounds, because I tend to go into a higher pitched voice when I'm talking to people, or like talking to, like, say when I was in school, a teacher, or presenting something. But surprisingly, I'm actually talking in my normal, what I would consider monotone voice. Oh, really? Thank you. I feel like it's the norm for people to just hate their voices. Man, I apparently haven't investigated enough in the Mahjong Soul people's names. I kind of just look at their pictures and I'm like, oh, I like the way you look, or I like the way you look. I think I generally prefer the characters that wear traditional clothing over modern clothes. I just think the traditional clothing is so pretty. Which one is the one? I think she has like white hair and some dangly things is in front of her face. Like I don't remember what her name is. Oh no, I was the dealer. Third place, no. Alright, let's do a group match. But I need to get some more water, so I'll be right back, and then we can do the group match together. Hello, I am back. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Are we still down to do
リーチ
a
一発なんてね
friendly match? Do I have to be friends with everyone on Mahjong Soul to create one? I don't really know how this works. Okay. I've never done a friendly match before. Friendly match. Create a room. Do you guys just want to do normal? Oh, okay. Create. Alright, first three to join. Gonna go free for all. Hello, welcome, welcome. Come join us. Wait, is this one of the rules? Did I add this as a rule? Should I take this off? That's a lot of points to win. Oh, wait. Huh. Minimum points to win. That's like overall points, right? Alright, who's it gonna be? I think, yeah, we need one more. Oh, we can play with 3 people? Alright. I'll give 10 seconds if anyone else wants to join. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm gonna start. Wait, never mind. I can't actually start. Ah, thank you for joining. I guess I picked the 4-player option and I had to have 4 people. I probably could have figured out how to change it. Not sure. Also, Nikito, I don't know how you can just not go to sleep and then... I mean, I guess I did it when I was in college too. Oh. Now I know for next time. I promise I'm like generally smarter than this in real life. I also realized that you guys can see my stream while we're playing. So, no watching. No cheating. I'm gonna cover up my numbers somehow. My tiles. Oh, that means if I react, you'll know something's up. I know playing with people that I actually kind of know doesn't really change the overall game, but it's exciting. Ah. Instead of just random people. And I used to be able to do that, but I'm just too old. I need at least 8 hours of sleep to function the next day. It's quite terrible. Honestly, the only reason why the main reason why I stay up, if I ever do stay up late, is because I get either really into a book or manga that I'm reading, and I want to finish it or like keep on going. Or there's like a video I really like to watch. That's how I can stay up late. But if it's just I don't know, even then, 8 hours of sleep. I hate it when I find out that a manga is incomplete or it's on a hiatus. And it's been like on a hiatus for several years. I'm just like, well, I guess I'll never know the ending of this one. And honestly, it happens way too much. It makes me so sad. No! How could you? Man, I should have just cheated. I could have won so much earlier that round. Ah. One thing I find annoying is that they only show the hands of people of either the winning hand or the tenpai hand. Is that just the way Richi Mahjong is? Like, you don't show your hand at the end of the round? Because I'm used to everyone just flipping their tiles over and like discussing, oh, how they messed up or what they needed and stuff like that. I've heard of World Trigger. I've never read it before, but it seems pretty popular. Time for me to try to use Google again to figure out what important things. That did not give me a summary of what this manga is. Looks good. Ooh. This reminds me. Manga that also just get discontinued and have to wrap up super hastily when they had like a pretty good plot going for them also makes me sad. I'm specifically talking about Siren. It's a Shonen Jump one about like time travel stuff. It was really good, but I think it got canceled and they just had to hastily wrap everything up. And at least it finished. But yeah. Not great. Well, I do really like. I have like a soft spot for sports manga and anime. I don't know why, I just really like them. Like Prince of Tennis was my all-time favorite when I was younger and made me want to learn tennis. I never did because you play, sports. You have to play tennis outside, and I don't really enjoy outdoor sports that much, especially ones in the sun. But like Whistle was really good. I also like Night in the Area. I think it's still going actually. I just haven't caught up after. I don't know why I stopped reading it. Oh no. Okay. Oh yeah, the big one, Haikyuu, really good. Think it's hilarious. And the fact that I like volleyball also makes it better. Ha, did you guys see that? 3 Dora. I'm probably not gonna win. Tsurune is very good. No! No! I originally was like, oh, I'll just try one episode and see if I like it. Because the art looked nice, and I was like, I like archery too. So, I was checking it out, and it actually was way better than I thought it was. What's another one? Ooh, Run with the Wind. That one I thought was really good too. Like, let's be honest, running doesn't seem like the most exciting sport to watch. Unless, like, especially marathon running. But the anime, I think, was done very well. Not... Tsurune is top 5 of all time. Was it based off of a manga? Because I've only watched the anime. And the anime was like too short for me to put it in one of my top 5 anime of all time, I would say. Okay. It is very good. So does that mean it was an anime original? That's actually, it's kind of surprising that there would be a sports anime that is an anime original. I haven't gotten around to baby steps yet. There's actually a bunch of sports manga that I haven't gotten around to yet, because there's just so many out there. I did like Diamond of the Ace. Is that what it's called? I hope I did that correctly. Crap, I should have kept that. I don't really like baseball, but that helped me actually learn baseball in college when my roommates were super into it. Haikyuu is obviously in my top favorite sports manga and anime. Next would be Prince of Tennis. I wouldn't say overall it's like anything amazing, but I just really enjoy it. Did you win? Oh yeah, I haven't seen Hikaru no Go, but is the Kono Oto that's very familiar. I really like March comes in like a lion. Is that what that is? Okay, I watched a different one where it's not that instrument, but it's more of like a guitar-like instrument. But that looks interesting. I'll probably actually watch that. But yeah, March Comes In Like a Lion is probably, I would put that in my top favorites. Yeah, Shamisen. Yeah, I really like that one. I think it was done well. And it seems like the Kono Oto Tomare one seems similar. Am I? I hope not. I don't even think. Okay. Oh, I am. Let's just get rid of that then. Oh, nice. Ooh. I just remembered one I really liked when I was younger. La Corda Dora. It's a music one too. I think it was based off of an Otome game. I never played the game because I think it was all in Japanese. But I really liked that one because I liked the music. Yep. I really liked the music, and I really liked the manga as well. And I was really sad that I couldn't. I wanted to play the game so bad, but I couldn't get them because I had no money, and I couldn't read Japanese, and I just didn't know how to get games like that when I was younger. So instead, I read all of the like playthrough walkthrough things that people would post on their blogs. That's how I enjoyed that game. I feel like that was like a blast from the past. Oh, I had a tenpai ready hand. I didn't even know. I was so focused on other stuff. I thought I was gonna for sure lose 3,000 points on that hand. Ooh, what are they? But yeah, my top favorite manga of all time is Akatsuki no Yona. It's still ongoing, but it's probably one of the best shoujo mangas I've ever read because it has the normal shoujo stuff in it, but it also has all the action and adventure that I like from shonen manga. I have heard of Blue Period. I've been holding off on watching / reading that because I want to... Oh yes, the one with the 4 dragons. Oh my god, it's my absolute favorite. It's so good. I have every single manga, and if they had like... If they had figures, I would totally buy them. I'm honestly thinking about sculpting my own figures of them because I like that manga so much. And I'm really sad about the anime because I don't think the anime did the manga justice. I think the manga's a lot better than the anime. Which I feel like is usually the case. I think we are. Although it looks like Edv disconnected. Did I disconnect too? Okay. But yeah. No problem. I think we're still on East 1. What do I get rid of? This one. It happens. Sometimes when I'm streaming and I'm not paying attention, I like just open up a new tab somehow and then I can't find my way back and it's a mess. At least we're able to see you, like you can talk to us and tell us what happened. If this was just normal Mahjong Soul, like you're just gone. We have no idea what happened to you. I do sometimes wish they had a chat function in Mahjong Soul. Does anyone know what this face is? I can't really tell. It looks like she's blushing and holding her face. I guess I feel like having a chat in any game is kind of toxic. I guess there's also the problem that there's a good chance a lot of the people, well, this is the US server, right? So people should speak English, I'm guessing? Okay. Thank you for educating me. Are you kidding me? Ugh. Why did this happen? No.
Chi.
Well, I gotta figure this out somehow. I'm impressed you got it because I had no idea. Oh my god, why are you doing this to me, game? Why? I just want to win.
脳天だわ。
I should have just kept it. I keep forgetting to look at the tile count. I thought you said you didn't know how to play Mahjong. Were you lying to us?
Chi.
I feel like Yandere and Ara are pretty similar. So it could be both. Man, I should have just kept all of those. Oh my god. I didn't even know Ara had a hand on the cheek. Oh my god. Probably shouldn't have looked that up. That's okay. That was kind of scary.
Pon desu.
I see. It's because I haven't tried to pull for enough characters on gacha. That's why I don't know what's going on. I should have just kept all of my honors. I had so many. Hey White Walrus, thanks
No.
for joining. I actually just got the first initial drawing for my model today, which is super exciting. I still have to respond back and like tell them if there's anything I want to change on it. And then they'll do the live 2D draw, or I think they'll color it because they sent me a non-colored. Oh my god, it's finally East 2. So they'll draw the model and like after they color it, they'll send it to me and ask if I like the colors, send it back. I don't know. It'll take another like 30 days probably. So actually that reminds me, this game will probably be my last game, and I'll probably have to hop off to reply to my model maker and tell them, like, actually look at it in more detail. But yeah, thanks everyone for playing this game with me and watching this stream. Yes, it is very neat. But yeah. Also, friendly matches don't count towards points, right? So I'm not, even if I do get completely destroyed, it's not going to affect my overall rank points. Veganism, you keep saying that, but you've won. You're winning. I don't believe you. Okay, cool. Alright, so I can play as stupidly as I want, and it'll be fine. Not saying I'm gonna do that. Yay!
リーチです。
Finally!
チー
Y'all better not look at my stream. Yay! Yeah, that's how it goes. Or you're trying to be nice and you purposely gave me that tile because you're like, you know what? I shouldn't make Kiwi look terrible on stream. Let's let her win at least one. Yeah, I would never purposely let anyone win when it comes to games. I'm so competitive. I might sound really easygoing and calm, but on the inside, I am raging. Yeah, whenever I play board games with my friends or I'm teaching them new ones, one of my friends is like, maybe you should go easy on them for the first round so that they don't like hate the game. I was like, go easy, are you kidding me? Like, I'm going to destroy them to show them how good I am at this game, and they will love it.
ポンです。
Woo! I would say I'm more like openly competitive on things that don't matter, like board games and sports and stuff like that. Whereas when it comes to like real life, like work related things, if someone does better than me, rather than being competitive, it's more like, oh, I should have done better. Oh, that's no fun.
リーチです。
I think I developed my board game slash game competitiveness all on my own. Like, winning just feels good. Do you not enjoy winning? Or do you more enjoy like having like everyone enjoy the game? And you just want to enjoy the experience and not get into fist fights with your friends.
リーチです。チーしちゃおっと。ロン。
Oh. That wasn't bad. Yeah, I guess I do know people that are very sore losers, and they kind of ruin the whole night if they're not winning, or like if they're losing specifically. No, that was the wrong one. But Nikito, I feel like that's a good mentality to have. Being too competitive can cause problems. I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have discarded that one, because this always happens. I hate it when Dora's an honor tile. It's so annoying. That's true. I feel like in the end, I kind of just stopped playing, or not completely stopped, but played less with the really bad sore losers, since they just ruin everyone's time.
ポンです。
But it's hard when you're all friends and like, especially if you're roommates, and like you have to deal with them later. So I have a group of like, I would say like 8-ish friends that we generally hang out.
感します。
And we knew each other from high school. And a bunch of them are roommates.
ロン
Ah! All these repeat hands. So yeah, it just makes things harder. I've never played League, but I have heard it is a very toxic community. I think that's probably why I also like playing games like Mahjong on the internet. I retract my statement where I said it having a comment section would be nice, or like a chat function. I think it'd be nice to communicate some information, but I'm sure a lot of people will just turn it into a very toxic chat. I feel like I wouldn't be very good at League. I'm not good at team games because I feel pressured to be really good. And I'm probably not because I'm not good at video games. And then I just get sad because I'm bad.
リーチ
Oh. Oh man. What do I do? Okay. I do like Dota Underlord.
チー
I heard it has like more to it than Dota Underlord though. It's like, I feel like Dota Underlord's pretty straightforward. Not too many functions I have to remember to do. But maybe I'll try it. If you say so. I'm pretty easily persuaded into doing things. Like, if enough people tell me to try something, I probably would. Like, I'm the kind of person that would do something stupid on a dare. Unless it was life-threatening or it's something I'm terrified of. Nah, I need witnesses for my stupidity so they can either affirm that I'm stupid or, like, just be proof that I did something stupid. In this day and age, you gotta record everything you do and put it on TikTok. See, that doesn't sound stupid to me. That sounds like a great idea. I have a friend who brought like one of those mini waffle makers to work and would make waffles at work. I didn't bring a full-on water boiler because luckily my when I was working in the office we had like a coffee machine that would make hot water. Although sometimes it tasted like coffee, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I definitely had a stock of food at my desk. Well, that's unfortunate. You just gotta not mess up. ... Wouldn't it be super cool if I ended this game with a Yakumon? I'm just asking because that's not what's gonna happen, but it would be cool if I did.
Reach です。
Maybe I should have waited longer. Oh well. This is fine. Yay!
No.
Am I in first place now? Oh, I got the Uradora. Nice. Woo! Yay! Oh no, are we doing 2 rounds? I didn't mean to do that. Well, I guess you have a chance of making it back. No, I thought that was the end. I clicked the wrong number, apparently. I'm sorry, guys. If you guys want out, we can also leave, but if everyone's okay with it, I'll finish the game. Don't want to keep anyone playing against their will. Now I feel stupid about bragging that I won. But really, I will not be offended if anyone's like, screw this, I want to do something else. Or it's 4 a.m., I gotta go.
Reach です。
Oh, that was so fast.
Pon です。
I wonder if I should do a stream
No.
in China. Oh, okay. Wasn't me. All good. Oof. Oof. said that out loud. Well, it's out in the open now. I feel like everyone's trying really hard to win right now. Concentrating. Okay, I'll concentrate a little bit harder too. Oh man. Helio's coming in hot with the 2 poems. So when they do live Mahjong, do they have people who do commentary, like sports commenters? Because honestly, that sounds super interesting. Oh my god. It sounds hilarious. Just like some old dude getting super excited about a Kong or something that happened. I gotta look that up now. Okay, not right now, but after the stream. Does anyone else also have a very hard time wearing headphones for more than 3 hours? Oh my god. No. Because my ears are so sore right now. Yeah, I have glasses too, and that doesn't help. Except I can't wear my contacts. No! And stare at a screen, because I think I have an astigmatism, so it kind of, I can't read anything on a screen when I wear my contacts, but I can see normally with contacts on, like, of anything else other than a computer screen. I don't know. I want to get LASIK so I don't have to deal with this anymore. I just took my headphones off and my voice sounds completely different than when my headphones are on. It's really weird. to keep reminding myself not to make commentary on my hand, or else I'm just giving away my hand. Or like what I'm going for. Ugh, I almost sabotage myself. I feel like I just sabotage myself by saying that, but it's fine. It's fine. You guys don't know what's going on. But you're not the one I'm playing against, Nikito. All the rest of them know what they don't know what I'm talking about. But they can hear my voice. It's okay. I just have to remember that I'm not losing points from this game. It's okay. It's okay. But I also love winning. For anyone, that was a mistake. Oh, that was a mistake. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. For anyone who just joined the stream, I'm playing with some of the people in chat, so can't talk too much about what I'm doing. I can talk about random stuff, like I don't know. I like eggs. I think it's one of my favorite ingredients. It's super versatile and delicious and provides a lot of good nutrients. Potatoes are also great because I love French fries and chips and hash browns. Oh, hash browns are so good. And tater tots. And honestly, I even like potato wedges. Wendy's new breakfast potato wedges are probably some of the best potato wedges I've ever had. Because they're potato wedges, but they're also crispy and really well seasoned. Also, you saw a man get arrested at the train station? What'd he do? Was that a mistake? Okay, it wasn't. He had an axe? Oh my god, have you ever tried axe throwing? That's probably one of the funnest things I've ever done. Like, no! No! And it was the 5 red. I gave that to you. I shouldn't have cheated. No problem. Thanks for staying on the match for as long as you did. Since Beaconism left, should we just end the game? Or do y'all want to keep going? I'm fine with either. Okay, let's keep going. 10 police and 3 police cars. I can one-up you. Okay. Let's stop and say I won. Only because Edvy's probably gonna keep just picking up cards and discarding, and that's never fun. And if we end now, I win. Yep. Well, alright, I'm gonna exit out of the game. Bye. Wait, does Edvy have to agree to end the match too? But they're gone. Does that mean we have to finish? Huh. Alright. Thanks for playing. And sorry, I meant to make that a only a one seat, one round match, one seat. Yeah, no worries. I was planning on ending the stream too, since I think I'm hungry again. After dinner snack. But yeah. Good night. Thanks everyone for joining the stream. Bye. Oh wait. If people are still here, should we do a quick raid? Or we can just go to, it is late for a lot of people. So that's totally fine. I'll we'll just raid with whoever is on. And if you have to go, go. Ooh, thanks for the live Mahjong stream link. Who shall I raid? Ooh, I'll do this person. I think I've rated them before. Albiero? Yep. I hope I did not spell that right. Okay. Alright. Cool. Let's go. Oh, I think my stream is actually still going. Are you supposed to end the stream before the raid? I didn't know that. Alright, I'm ending the stream. And I also raided.